Christians have long been wary of the mainstream media, and for good reason. The motivations of the mainstream media are often at odds with the values and principles of Christianity, leading to a fundamental distrust between the two. One of the primary reasons for this distrust is the media's blatant bias against Christianity. Time and time again, Christians have seen their faith misrepresented, mocked, and marginalized by the media. This is evident in the way that Christian values and perspectives are often ignored or distorted in news coverage, while secular and liberal viewpoints are given prominence. Furthermore, the mainstream media's commitment to secularism and political correctness often leads them to promote an agenda that is hostile to Christian values. The media's obsession with promoting issues like abortion, gay rights, and feminism often comes at the expense of Christian morality and ethics. Christians are frequently portrayed as intolerant, bigoted, and out of touch with modern society, while those who oppose Christian values are hailed as heroes and champions of progress. This kind of biased reporting creates a toxic environment in which Christians are made to feel like they are under siege and their values are constantly being undermined. Another reason why Christians cannot trust the motivations of the mainstream media is the media's lack of accountability and transparency. The media often presents itself as a neutral and impartial arbiter of truth, but in reality, it is often driven by a liberal and secular agenda. The media's refusal to acknowledge its own biases and prejudices creates a lack of trust among Christians, who see the media as more interested in promoting its own ideology than in reporting the truth. This lack of accountability is further exacerbated by the media's willingness to sensationalize and distort stories that involve Christians or Christian issues, often for the sake of ratings or clicks. The mainstream media's treatment of Christian leaders and organizations is also a major source of distrust. Christian leaders are often subjected to hostile interviews and aggressive questioning, while their secular counterparts are given softball questions and fun in coverage. The media's double standard when it comes to covering Christian organizations is also striking. While secular organizations are often given glowing coverage, Christian organizations are frequently portrayed as extremist, intolerant, and out of touch with mainstream society. This kind of biased reporting creates a perception among Christians that the media is out to get them, and that they will stop at nothing to discredit and undermine Christian leaders and organizations. In addition, the mainstream media's influence on popular culture is also a concern for Christians. The media's promotion of secular values and lifestyles often comes at the expense of Christian values and morals. The constant barrage of explicit content, violence, and profanity in movies, TV shows, and music is a major contributor to the coarsening of our culture, and Christians are right to be concerned about the impact this is having on their children and communities. The media's role in shaping public opinion and influencing cultural norms is a powerful one, and Christians are increasingly recognizing the need to engage with the media and promote a more positive and uplifting message. In conclusion, the motivations of the mainstream media are often at odds with the values and principles of Christianity, leading to a fundamental distrust between the two. The media's bias against Christianity, lack of accountability and transparency, and treatment of Christian leaders and organizations are all major sources of this distrust. Additionally, the media's influence on popular culture and its role in shaping public opinion are also concerns for Christians. As Christians, it is essential to be discerning and critical in our consumption of media, and to seek out alternative sources of information that are more in line with our values and principles. By doing so, we can promote a more positive and uplifting message, and work to create a culture that is more reflective of Christian values and morals.